today we'll be talking about Unfezant, the first normal flying and flying type, third stage Pokémon, and final evolution, and Pokémon with gender difference introduced in Gen 5. It's also the first Pokémon to feature the gender difference in the official art together. This began the trend of featuring both genders for Pokémon with significant gender differences. Unfezant is also the final evolution of Pidove, who evolves into Tranquil, who evolves at level 32. Its previous PYC dates are July 31st, 1997, May 21st, 2000, March 12th, 2003, December 31st, 2005, October 21st, 2008, August 12th, 2011, June 2nd, 2014, March 23rd, 2017, January 12th, 2020, and November 2nd, 2022. While Unfezant is unique among the early root bird final evolutions, in that it has significant gender differences, it could still be seen as an equivalent to Pidgeot and Staravia, particularly since, like both, it incorporates elements of other birds. In this case, as its name suggests, pheasants. While certainly a more fantastical and simplified version of the sexual dimorphism featured in pheasants, it does mirror the differences fairly well. As mentioned yesterday, I also love its name, particularly when paired with its pre-evolution, Tranquil. Thanks to the substitute videos, I most know female Unfezant as one of Ash's Pokémon in the Gen 5 era of the anime, as well as a few later appearances, and male Tranquil as one of the Pokémon of Skyla, a gym leader. Interestingly, outside of the anime and the Unova Leaders Tournament in Black 2 and White 2, although it can be female here too, her Unfezant is always female. I imagine this was changed in the anime to differentiate it from Ash's Unfezant, as his Tranquil evolves in the episode where he battles her. Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we'll be talking about Unfezant, the proud Pokemon whose number is 0521. This is what they look like. Its type is normal flying, abilities, big packs or super luck. Rivalries, its ability gender ratio is 50-50, catch rate is 45 or 11.9%. Breeding is a group flying, hatch time 15 cycles, height is 3 foot 11 or 1.2 meters, weight is 63.9 pounds or 29 kilograms. Base experience yield is 220, leveling rate is medium slow, EV yield is 3, in attack, shape is that, footprint is that, Pokedex color is gray, and base friendship is 70. Unfezant is a normal flying Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. It evolves from Tranquil, starting at level 32. It is the final form of Pidove. Biology, Unfezant is a Pokemon resembling a game bird. It is primarily dark gray with lighter gray markings. The light gray markings consist of a heart-shaped patch covering its face and throat, two patches divided by a Lycian line on its wings, and intricate stripes with dark rimming on its tail feather. Its beak and eyes are yellow, and it has light gray legs with 3 clawed toes, and a spur on the ankle. The male Unfezant has a reddish-pink wattle around its eyes. Long ribbon-like growths from the wattle extend over its head and down past its shoulders. By swinging its head, the male threatens its opponents. The male also has a mint-green underside with speckling towards the chest. The males are known to fly faster than the females. In contrast, the female lacks a wattle and has brown markings on its underside. It is also more adept at flying than the males due to its stamina. However, the females take a longer time to adjust to people. Unfezant are known to be immensely proud and intelligent. It prefers to not feel close to anyone other than its trainer. Evolution, Unfezant evolves from Tranquil and is the final form of Pidove. Pidove, Tranquil, male, male Unfezant, female, female Unfezant. Game data, Pokedex entries in Gen 5, black. Males swing their head plumage to threaten opponents. The females' flying abilities surpass those of the males. White. Males have plumage on their heads. They will never let themselves feel close to anyone other than their trainers. Black 2 and White 2. Males swing their plumage on their heads to threaten others, but females are better at flying. In Gen 6, X is Black Sentry, Y is White Sentry, Omega Ruby is Black and X's entry, and Alpha Sapphires White and Y's entry. In Gen 8, this is interesting, this has never happened before. We have a difference between male and females, but only in Sword, which is interesting. The Shield has both genders, that's okay. For male Unfezant, in Sword, Unfezant are exceptional flyers. The females are known for their stamina, while the males outclass them in terms of speed. For female Unfezant in Sword, females of this species are very capable flyers, particularly notable for their stamina. They also take longer to adjust to people. Both genders in Shield, this Pokemon is intelligent and immensely proud. People will sit up and take notice if you become the trainer of one. Game locations. Side game locations. Stats, base stats will compare Gen 5 and Gen 6 onward. HP 80, that stays the same. Attack 105, that goes up to 115. Defense 80, that stays the same. Special attack 65, that stays the same. Special defense 55, that stays the same. Speed 93, that stayed the same. This one has a total of 478, and this one has a total of 488. Type effectiveness, damage normally by normal, fighting, flying, poison, steel, fire, water, psychic, dragon, dark, and fairy. Weak to rock, electric, and ice, all for double. Immune to ground and ghost. Resistant to bug and grass for half. Notes, if this Pokemon is given a ring target, the effectiveness of ghost type moves is 1, so go from 0 to 1. If gravity is in effect, this Pokemon is given an iron ball or a ring target or is affected by smackdown or ingrain, the effectiveness of ground type moves is 1, so go from 0 to 1. Learn set by leveling up, we'll start with 36 here, so 36 Detect, 42 Air Splash, 50 Roost, 58 Tailwind, and 66 Sky Attack. By TM/TR we're skipping, by Breeding we're skipping. By Tutoring in the Sword and Shield expansion pass, it gets Dual Wing Beat, it's a flying physical move. Its power is 40, accuracy 90%, and PP has 10. Nothing by Prior Evolution. By Transfer from Another Generation. 5 through 7 Aerial Ace and Bestow doesn't work anymore. 6 and 7 Confide. 5 through 7 Double Team, Echoed Voice, Frustration, Hidden Power, and Lucky Chant. Frustration, Hidden Power, and Lucky Chant don't work anymore. 5 Pluck, 5 through 7 Psych Up, Razor Wind, and Return. Razor Wind and Return don't work anymore. 6 Secret Power, that doesn't work anymore. And 5 through 7 Toxic. Side game data, you got all this. New Pokemon Snap in the Photodex entry. Male and female Unfezant work together to raise their young. One goes out in search of food, while the other stays back at the nest to protect their eggs. Evolution data. P-Dove, level 21 Tranquil, level 32 male, male Unfezant, level 32 female, female Unfezant. Sprites here, so pretty good adaptation. Probably darker colors, though. Around maybe a little bit more simplified as well. Particularly around the little rough, or around the little bumpy area. Shiny, we got, for the male, it's got the purple instead of that red mask thing. Then brown feathers, it looks like for both, for the general one. This is a different green, and this is more of a gold color rather than the brown. And their lighter gray is replaced by this greenish gray, I guess? Interesting. And Gen 6, you get the models. Pretty good adaptation, I'd say. Probably lighter colors as well. So allowed to, like, be a lot whiter, probably. Yeah. Gen 7. Not really much changes. In Gen 8, you get the much better models than Sword and Shield. Homes, get these models. Animation. A male Unfezant in Pokemon the series, Black and White. Ash's Unfezant is the big one. Got all this. A female Unfezant in Pokemon the series, Black and White. Pokedex entries in Black and White, episode 67 in Ash's Pokedex. Unfezant, the proud Pokemon, in the evolved form of Tranquil. Male Unfezant threatens their opponents by swinging their heads. Female Unfezant's flying skills surpass that of male Unfezant. In Black and White, episode 68, in the same Pokedex. Unfezant, the proud Pokemon, in the evolved form of Tranquil. Female Unfezant's flying skills surpass that of male Unfezant. In the manga, the female Unfezant in Pokemon Adventures, the male Unfezant in Pokemon Adventures. Got all this in the TCG. Trivia, origin, Unfezant is based on a pheasant. It especially seems to draw inspiration from the Siamese fireback, a species of pheasant. It may also incorporate aspects of other game birds, such as turkeys or the tragopan. It likely also draws inspiration from the pheasant pigeon, given its name in free evolutions. It is also similar in appearance to the greater roadrunner and a king of Saxony bird of paradise. Unfezant's gender differences appears to reflect sexual dimorphism in real-life birds, in that males have large wattles and are more colorful than the females. Name origin. Unfezant may be a combination of corruptions of unpleasant and pheasant, may also involve unfazed. Ken Hollow may derive from Ken Ho Ro Ro, onomatopoeia of pheasant cries, and Ken Mo Ho Ro Ro, curt or brusque. Now the languages. Later articles, references, external links, let's move on. Now let's watch Unfezant's first scene in the anime. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we are watching Pokemon the movie Black, Victini, and Zekrom. In this film, we're at the beginning, the narrator's explaining the world of Pokemon.
Pokémon, flying high above the clouds, swimming deep under the sea, and roaming the rolling expanse of its beautiful lands. They can be found everywhere you care to look.
And that is Unfezant's first scene in the anime. Let's move on. Now let's see why other people love Unfezant. Now let's look at fan art. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt fan art. For those of you who aren't familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain an Unfezant. This is 514 Unfezant by Tam Tam D. It's this fun image of them turned into humans. Yeah, there we go. 521, yeah. Male and female, yeah. This is Unfezant by Bloxables. So this is a frame of the front sprite of male Unfezant in Gen 5. This is Callosian Tranquil and Unfezant by Santither. It's this fun version of what a regional form for these two Pokemon would look like from Pokemon Legends ZA, I guess. They're both flying dragon. That's interesting. So you got the Tranquil and the Unfezant. This is Type Collab Unfezant F by Shade of Shannon. This fun image of a more realistic female Unfezant. That's fun. Seems to be from 2018. This is Unfezant Stamp by J. Boyce de Liu. It's got the stamp of a male Unfezant here. Very well done. This is Unfezant Back by Bloxables. So this is just a frame in the back sprite of male Unfezant in Gen 5. This is Unfezant Stamp by J. Boyce de Liu. So, we got another Unfezant stamp here, male Unfezant. This is 0521 Unfezant by Aaron Tiger Tears. So this AI art of a more realistic Unfezant, probably supposed to be male Unfezant here. Yeah. This is Unfezant Female by Zawis54. This nice image of female Unfezant here. Very well done. This is Unfezant Male Custom Shiny by Nude 966. So this alternate version of Shiny Unfezant here. This is Unfezant by Natai Dai Foxskull. Pretty sure this is just the official art. This is Sketch Art Pokedex by number 519 through 521. PETA Family by Sunny Ven 1. So we did this in the PETA video, but we can do it again. So we got the members of the PETA line. PETA, Tranquil, and Male Unfezant here. Very well done. This is Unfezant Female by Bloxables. So this is a frame of the front sprite of female Unfezant in Gen 5. This is PETA, Tranquil, and Unfezant by Tam Tam D. So we did this one in the PETA video, but we can do it again. It's got a whole line now. So we just earlier saw these two. But you got the PETA, the Tranquil, and then the Unfezants again. Very well done. This is Unfezant Stamp by J. Boyce de Liu. Got the stamp of male Unfezant here. This is Birds by Nai G. So I guess these are fan mega evolutions of these Pokemon. So we've got one for Spearow, one for Noctowl, and one for Unfezant. I don't know if this is supposed to be both male and female, or if it's just male, if they have a different one, yeah, for female, I don't know. And then you got the shiny version as well. Very well done. This is Shiny Callosian Tranquil and Unfezant by Santither. So the shiny version of the one we saw earlier. Yeah, very well done. This is Unfezant Stamp by J. Du Bois de Liu. Got this stamp of female Unfezant here. Very well done. This is Unfezant Female Back by Bloxables. So this is a frame from the back sprite of female Unfezant in Gen 5. This is Female Unfezant in PETA by C. Mara. So we did this one in the PETA video, but we can do it again. So we got the PETA and the female Unfezant. So it's either from January 12th, 2025, or January 25th, 2012, depending on how they do their dates. This is Unfezant Stamp by J. Boyce de Liu. So you've got another male Unfezant stamp here. This is Unfezant Male by Zawis54. So this nice image of male Unfezant. It's fun. This is Toucanon and Unfezant by Erexkikal. So this interesting art of a couple. A female Unfezant and a Toucanon. Just looks angry. Interesting. And this is a literature post, so we'll move on. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. In the next official video in the series, I'll be talking about Blitzel. As always, this is my proper outfit. You'll see me tomorrow.